Thank you so much. $5. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, go up, tap, tap, tap. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Hey, Candace, how you doing? I see you over there. You've been doing it up, Candace. I've been seeing you. Now, even though you don't come across this page, but you're really heavy on my backup page. I don't know what's the difference, but my backup page, I see all of your videos. So that is, it's a picture of my son, and it'll say Sheila G. Right, it's a picture of my son. But I see you all on my backup page. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate you. Superior signing service. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Tap, tap, tap. If you haven't been here before, I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. I fight every day to inspire and encourage. Okay? We don't give up over here. We keep on going. We say we do it anyways, right? We do it anyways. Come on in. Give me that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yep. I said, look at Candace. She over here just busy doing her thing, right? I see you over there when I be strolling. I'm gonna have to cut down on some strolling time. And you know, at the top of the way, at the page, at the top of your page, you can put all the people you go to often. So that's what I need to do. All the people that I go to often, so I can get to you all quickly, right? Sometimes, but it's good. You know, if you're in the hey WS, how you doing? Happy Monday, right? It's good if you in the creative rewards program, because if you're in that program, you want all your looks and people that comes to your page, you want them to come from the For You page, right? It's not your friends that get you monetized. It's all the views that come in through your For You page. Most people don't know that, because when you're trying to build, you want your 10,000 followers, right? You want to get to your 10,000 followers and your 100,000 views. But once you get there, those followers is not what gets you paid. It's those people that comes in from the For You page. It's the For You page. How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, okay, and a fabulous Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A wonderful weekend and a fabulous Monday. Happy Monday to you. It's so much that's going on all around the world. It's no part of the world that's not touched from something going on. Something is going on. It's 24 hours in a day, and believe me, every minute of it is being taken over by something. Something is going on. So if you can find a little piece, thank you, Candace. I appreciate you. If you can find a little piece, thank you, Lord. How you doing, Ethel? I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Francis. How you doing? Happy Monday to you. Sending love out to you. I appreciate you. It always should be more thumbs up than people in the room. It always should be more thumbs up than people in the room. When you come in, automatically hit that thumbs up for me. Thank you so much, Candace. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're moving very quickly. Thank goodness. We got about 15 more minutes to try to get another 20 taps. I just love you. Thank you, Sharon. I try to stay as positive as possible, because we have enough going on around us. We need a little light, a little peace, right? I understand people now that say they just need to go to the spa just to relax, or they just sit in their car, or just having a cup of coffee is relaxing to them. I told my husband I was to just get all different kinds of coffee and try something new every day, something relaxing, something soothing, right? All of that, right? Just a little piece. How you doing, Peggy? I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Stevie, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you. Y'all tell me where you from. I am in Virginia. I'm just starting to get more people from Virginia to come in the live. Because at first it was Texas, 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 California, 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 right? But it wasn't no Virginia. And you would think I would get more people from Virginia before anything else. Why is this so dark? Let me see. Let me see. Is it just dark to me? Maybe it's just dark to me. It's probably time for me to go get glasses. That's what it is. You know what? I had an idea too. I had an idea. Aspire, the thing we have to go around our neck. But right? Because I was like, if I could bend that up for the phone to be right here, so I won't have to strain so much to see the writing, right? So I'd be like, I can read right here and I can see. Because even though I can't wear contacts anymore, but if I put on my regular glasses, it's foggy. But then my my reading glasses, I would be going like that. But if I had this thing right here on my chest and I can like glance over there and glance back, I don't know, that might be a whole lot. I don't know. We're going to try it though. We're going to try it, right? Look, it's something being grandma on social media because we got to do different things. How you doing? You know what? I wouldn't let you be cold, baby. I'm a grandma. I would not let you be cold. If I had an extra coat, jacket, whatever, okay? I always said it's so many people that did yard sales this week. I think yard sales is making a comeback in my area. It used to be every Saturday, it was a yard sale in my area. And then COVID hit and things changed. So people stopped doing yard sales like they used to. But this weekend, it was a lot of places doing yard sales. For me, now I've been going in a different stage with my lupus. Like my fingers are really cold and tingly. My toes and feet is really cold and tingly. So then, I have to look at, the other things like rayons and stuff like that. So if I know how it is to be cold, right? I know how it is. Let me tell you something. I could smile. I could tell you about all the wonderful things. And all of those things is true. But I would never forget how it feels to be cold and hungry. Cold and hungry. Now, it's two kinds of hungry. It really is. It's hungry because you don't have no food. Okay? That's one type of hungry because you don't have any food. And then it's hungry because you don't have anything you want to eat. So you go hungry. Okay? Two different types. It's hungry because you don't have any food. And then it's hungry because you don't have anything that you want to eat. Okay? So and growing up, it wasn't that we didn't have no food. Sometimes it was to the point that you didn't want to eat beans anymore. You didn't want to eat soup anymore, right? It's thank you, baby. I appreciate it. So it's two types of hungry, okay? It's the hungry, like I go to your house, you don't have any food, okay? Then it's the hungry, and you'll say, well, you have soup over there. But you don't know we ate soup for the last 3 months, and I'm just tired of soup. Okay, that's a different kind of hungry. You almost making a choice to go hungry. Okay, that's a different kind of hungry. Then it's two types of cold. Okay, it's people that don't have no kind of heat in their homes. They are cold. They don't have no kinds a heat in their home, but they have blankets they can put on. They can get underneath the comforters and stuff like that. Then you have people that's living out in the street. They are cold. It's nothing for them to put on. It's no kind of shelter for them. They are cold. They are cold. Okay, that's two different types of cold. Some people try to identify that they ain't never been cold. You have been cold. I grew up in a house where if you didn't cut wood for the wood stove, then you're cold. Or if it wasn't the woodman, um, the I don't know, some of y'all young people, some of y'all young people might not know what coal is, where it's a little black thing. Coal is similar to what they use for the grill, but you used to put that in the wood stove to make the wood last, so you don't have to keep on setting a new fire for the wood, and it would last all night. So you can go to bed warm, but if you didn't keep some logs in the wood stove to keep it burning, by the time you woke up, you were cold, right? Yeah, that's a different kind of cold than when you go outside and you don't have anything. Okay, you might can make you a little hey baby, thank you, baby. Thank you, Aspire. I appreciate it. Hey Nene, thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. That's a different kind of cold. Okay. A lot of people didn't experience things, and how they break it down is different from other people, right? Some logs and some coal, right? Right? I don't know if people call it something else, but that's what my grandma called them. We used to shuck. It was called shucking coal. So the coal man would come up, and we used to have like a sloop to the back of the house. So he'll come up, and you'll throw either the bags of coal through the little window in the back of the house. You could throw the bags of coal down there, or it was just loose coal and you got a truck full of coal, or you got a truck full of wood, and they used to come like that. And then when you couldn't find that, then you go through the neighborhood and you picked up pieces of wood, you picked up logs. Or I used to and I know I'm not going to say this word correctly, but we used to have a handheld saw. So then you would just cut limbs from the tree and stuff, but everything burned different. Everything burned differently. So, I've been through it. I've been through it. I can tell you some stories. So it's not that much you could say to me that will bother me, because I done already been through too much, baby. I done been through too much, right? I would take you to the cinema, but it's forbidden to bring your own. Really? That was a good one. I like that, baby. I'm sending you big hugs. Big hugs. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Treetop, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Y'all don't forget to tap, tap, tap. It is 11:21. See, can we get up to 100,000 by 12 midnight? 12 midnight. If you're a newcomer in this room at 12 midnight, is our power time. It's our power time. We make sure we go into the new day as positive as possible. Okay, as positive as possible. How you doing, Treetop? I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a fabulous Monday so far. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back, Sandra. Hey Tony, how you doing? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Hey Soltris, thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming in the room. But that's what we do over here. Hey Chase, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in the room. Everything has a meaning. Everything has a meaning. Everything has a meaning. You do it for a reason. You say things for a reason. Okay? Some things are meant to be funny. Some things are not. Some things is all in how you take it, how you process it. Some things go by your life experiences. If you haven't had that experience, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Thank you, baby. Is that you too? Right. I'm telling you, it's the throat and the chest, right? So it must be something in the air or something, because you all the way over there and you're talking about your throat and chest too, right? I was just talking about that earlier, Nene. I have hot tea with lemon. I have my ginger ale. I have lemonade. Thank you. You need a whole different account. So you need a new card to go to that. And you do not buy it on the TikTok app. You go to Google and you buy it from there, Aspire. Okay, 2,000 coins on the app probably will cost you 28 $29. 2,000 coins on Google gonna only charge you 89 cents. So that's why they keep telling you, don't go into here and buy them. Go on the other place and buy them. Right? Thank you. You maybe that's where I got it from, because it was grandbaby weekend and she left yesterday. Yeah, I woke up and my throat was like this. But that's why I tell her when we do our powwow and sleepover and stuff, I can't have the fan blowing on me anymore. If the fan blows on me downward, I get sick. I can't have that no more. Now, when I was younger, I could sleep with the fan right in my face, but now that I'm older, I can't sleep with the fan in my face. Hey, sweetie, how you doing, Wayne? Yes, not on the tickety tickety, but on the other search engine. Right. Not on the tickety ticket. Right. You have to use a whole different card. You can't use the same card or anything. Right. Yeah. My backup is connected to my husband. Right. Thank you. Hey, Lions Pride, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Did it hurt when you fell? Oh, thank you, baby. You have to be old school, because no young school would have thought of that. Not taking anything away from them, but not old school think deep like that. Old school have to think, or you grew up around your papa. You grew up around your papa. And your papa had to be smooth. Had to be smooth. He got all the girls with that line. That's what you hung around the old school. Okay, baby. Right. Yeah. And that one will be connected to that account. Thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead, Nene. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you, baby. Come on in, tap, tap, tap. I appreciate you. We like 25 thousand away from our goal. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. We was doing a debate. Everybody said pink was my color, but I was like, in this season of October, I'm thinking in orange. I didn't even have time to do any makeup or anything today. Thank you, baby. We was just talking about that thickness. I was like, yesterday they said pink was my color, but I'm thinking with October I'm feeling more orange, and I didn't even have time to do no makeup today. Right? It almost feel like I have a headache in my chest. That's how. Right? That's why I think it's like strep throat or something like that. How you doing, Deborah? I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Tap, tap, tap. Come on in. I'm loving on each and every last one of y'all. If this is your first time here, please leave a thumbs up in the chat. If you have not came in and got your daily heartbeat, that is so important. That's one of the most important things you can do when you come into somebody live, is to get that daily heartbeat. If you haven't came in and got your thumbs up, that is so important. That lets somebody know that you are a real person, right? I'm going to turn. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? Thank you, baby. Okay, beautiful. That's good. I appreciate you, sweetie. Right. Hello. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate each and everything you said. But that's what we do. Okay, we are building a foundation. Okay, we are building a foundation. I tell you, right? You know, some people do come into their own, as they said, old school say, when they get older. Especially when you was a kid and you was called uh the ugly duckling, or you was not, you didn't feel as pretty as everybody else. Okay? Right, thank you. Right. You didn't feel as pretty as everybody else. Right. And then when you get older, you start feeling like, I am nice looking. I am cute. You starting to get into your own. And then you get older. Some people transform so much till when they get older, they just become beautiful. Their grace, their presence, how they carry themselves, everything just fit and worked for them. Warm, salty water. hmm Thank you, baby. Right? I think that's what it is. Because I feel it all the way down here. Like from my throat all the way down here. Then the only place that I go that is a lot of people is physical therapy. And I'm not going to say a lot of people, but maybe for that closed area, it's right many people. Right? So I feel it from here. Right? Thank you, baby. hmm And so I've been drinking hot tea. I've been drinking lemonade. I just got me a ginger ale. But I've been thinking, but guess what? Have y'all noticed? I haven't coughed, a little cough, but not a coughing fit like I usually have. Not a coughing fit, right? So that's a blessing, right? Hey, Shay, Titi. Well, hey, honey. How you doing? Right? And like that deep air hurts, right? hmm Right. How you doing? But I want to get some real lemons tomorrow. hmm Thank you. Thank you, Nana. How you doing, sweetie? I was going to call you Nene, but it's Nana. How you doing, baby? I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all your taps and everything. Appreciate you. Tap, 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 tap in the room. If you don't do anything else, come in and get your daily hot meat. Okay. Come in and leave a comment in the chat. It's so important when you come in, leave a comment in the chat. You want to speak to the person in front of you. You want to speak to the person in front of you. So Bless will speak to Nanar. Rhonda will speak to Bless. Excuse me, baby. Right? Humble will speak to the person in front of you. Okay? And that's how you each person in the chat will feel like somebody recognized them when they came in. So when you come in, Kat will speak to Lion's Pride. Lion's Pride, she gonna speak to everybody anyway. Okay? But to use it for this example, TT, which is Shakita, she would speak to EC. EC gonna speak to everybody. Bass Pro gonna speak to Ardica, right? Ardica gonna speak to the person in front of you. All right. All right. We got 5 minutes. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna speak to the person in front of you. M, how you doing, baby? I appreciate you coming in. Hello, beautiful lady. Bless you and your thing. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. M, speak to Aroma. Arome for tea. Arome for tea. Arome for tea. Arome for tea. Give me a thumbs up if that's correct. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up if that's correct. AROM 4T. Arome, because it's not Aaron, it's Arome. Because ROM is Rome. Thank you, baby. It is, Nene. Because I'm going to say, we got a new person. I was like, I'm not going to say Nene. I'm not going to have another Nene. How you doing? Look, I'm gonna just, and I saw it too, but I was like, what a coincidence. Mhm. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, sweetie. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Thank you. Sydney, Australia. Oh, yes. The movies I've been seeing about Australia. Now, I don't know how much the accuracy is the movies or nothing, but just to be able to walk around and stuff, it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you, Mason. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's not your name. From Poland. How you doing? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, Alisa. So y'all speak to the person in front of you. You speak to the person in front of you. Thickness going to speak to Nene. Deborah is going to speak to Thickness, right? Deborah is going to speak to EC. And that's how we're going to do it. Wayne is going to speak to Nene, right? Aspire going to, well, Aspire speaks to everybody anyway, too. I have some people that just speaks to everybody. It's just in our nature. Okay. And that's what we're going to do it for all. It's only 15 people that's really talking in the chat, but it's 51 people in the room. So if you don't do anything, just put hello in the chat. Just put hello in the chat, right? Just do that. I appreciate you, right? I appreciate you, Sandy, for coming in the room. I appreciate you, Michelle, for coming in the room. I appreciate you, Renata, coming in the room. Sharon coming in the room. Lena coming in the room. I appreciate it. If you do not have a profile picture, I will have to delete you. Okay. All right, Tay Tay. Thank you for coming in the room. Thank you, Stylish, for coming in the room. If you don't do nothing but put hello in the chat, I appreciate you, Tandy, for coming in the room. I appreciate you, Arthur's daughter, Young, for coming in the room. If you don't do anything else, Robbie Lee, just put hello in the chat. It is so important. These are the most puzzles I ever got because it's trying to see if it's a real person or not. Thank you, Nene. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you don't do anything, just put hello. Hey, I like the name. Vicvacious. Hello. Hello. This is Vicvacious. Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in the room. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you for the repost. Right? If you don't do anything, whether you get the daily heart me or not, just come on and put hello in the room. Thank you, Stephanie, for saying hello in the room. We appreciate you. Right? Thank you, Calvin Ferguson, for saying hello. South Carolina. All right, baby. You just down the road. So y'all getting some bad weather too. But yeah, is if it's raining down there where you at. Hello, Alberta. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in the room. Hey, Harry. How you doing, baby? Hey, Harry, speak to the person in front of you. You're going to speak to Elaine. M going to speak to the person in front of you. City of Champions, okay? Dermatology. All right. To the congregation of the Duramity. Even with his teeth, Janae shall not be into the... Okay, I don't even know. All right. How you doing? I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in the room. All right. Thank you for coming in the room. And all of that means something. All of that is important, right? All of that is important. All of that, when you come into somebody's room and you speak, it's the same thing. When you go over somebody's house, you speak when they come in the house. With this is an engagement app. It wants you to say something. Like Perry, it wants you to say hello. Hey, it's Renee. It wants you to say hello. It's an engagement app. Because if not, it's just going to look at you stagnant. Catherine, it wants you to stay in the room and say hello. Maria, it wants you to say something in the room. If you don't say anything but hello. Ronnie, if you don't even put anything in the chat but a hello, it's appreciated, Jenny. It's appreciated, Risa. It's appreciated, Junie, because what it is, just like I can see you all, the AI system sees it. The AI system sees it and is wonder why people are not talking. It's because it's gonna wonder, is that the type of conversation you want? Is why are you standing in the room and not talking? Why aren't you engagement? Because it's a chat. It wants you to chat. It wants the chat to keep moving. If the chat doesn't move, then puzzles come in front of me. And when you see me do this, you might not can see it, but I'm doing a puzzle that says I'm active. I am active in this room. I'm participating in the room. I just don't have the camera up and it's shooting. That I'm actually showing and talking to you all, right? Exactly. Because everything you cannot not be seen. You can be there, but it's going to show that you're looking. Every time you stroll somebody, it shows them that you're looking. And it is so good when you strolling, and if your finger stops, your finger stops for a second, it know that you stopped for a second, right? It's telling how long, it's telling the person how long you've been in the room. Hello, Chanel. Thank you, baby. It's telling them how long you've been in the room, how many minutes, right? It tells all of that, all of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It goes by minutes and everything. This system is something, right? Thank you, baby. Let me see. How do I get over there? Okay. Okay, let me show. Okay. Look, I'm gonna show you how detailed. Okay. It shows that one person came in here. It it sent 190. I'm not even gonna say their name, but they have sent 198 gifts to the live. They have watched my live over 7 hours. They have added 74 comments. Okay, they are a level 12. Okay, the last time they came into my live was 4 days ago. Okay, they have got title gifter of the TikToks, right? It even tells when they first joined the live. They joined the live of 10/17. No, they became the money gun gifter in 10 days ago. Okay, they became the title gifter of the finger hearts. Okay, 83 days ago. They joined my live 7/29/25. Right? That's how detailed. That's how detailed. Y'all heard that? That's how detailed that the AI system keeps up with what you're doing. Okay? You can't go to somebody's page and think you're in the background and they don't see it. They see it. They see everything. So then they're going to say, why are you just looking? Why are you not tapping? It can tell you how many times you tapped, right? It can tell how many times you actually tapped the screen. That's how detailed it is. Okay? They want to know everything you're doing, every move you're making. Right. Where there's a community, where there's a computer system, it's somebody recording what you're doing. And the app, that's exactly what it is. It's something fun. It's October, right? Hello, A1, right? How you doing? AI is not playing. Exactly. AI is not playing. It's keeping up with everything you're doing. So what happens is when you don't participate, when you don't tap, when you don't give a comment, leave a comment, or hey, Angela, baby, it hurts the person that's doing the live because it's saying, why aren't they doing anything? Okay, everything is how you get pushed out depends on how much interaction people is doing, because they're going to say, well, Angela and Nene is talking, that means two other people going to like what they're talking about. The chances of when they show your video to another 100 people, out of 100 people, you're expecting to at least get 10%, if not 10%, 3%. Okay, for every 100 people that the system show you to, you're expecting to walk away from about 3 to 5 people. Hey, Marion, how you doing, baby? 3 to 5 people, right? And if you get more than that, you're doing excellent, right? You're doing excellent. But it's going to push you out. How you doing, Ruby? Hey, baby. It's going to push you out. And depends on the taps, depends on your comments. It's going to determine where to push you to, where to push you to. So that's why a thing with it's a thing with did you capture people attention? Did you capture people attention? Thank you, Marion. I appreciate it. And people stop for different reasons. First of all, the system want to see, can you get people to stop? Hey, Marion. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the rose. That's what they want to see. Can you get people to stop? Now, people stop for different reasons. People might stop because they said, who is that country girl? People might stop saying, oh, she's cute. People might stop saying, what in the world? People might stop saying, I like that orange color. People might stop saying, what is she talking about? Can you get people to stop, and why they stop? Okay, once they stop, how long would it take them to move on? Okay, then you might not be talking about a topic they want to talk about. They might not be interested in what you're talking about. Thank you, baby. Hey, thank you, sweetie. Right? Okay, so who do we need to push her to? What kind of audience do we need to push her to? Because guess what? It's an audience for everybody. It's an audience for the quiet person. It's an audience for the southern person like me. It's an audience for people that like to do makeup, people like to eat. It's an audience for them. It's about getting in front of the people that like what you're doing. That's it. Okay? It's about getting in front of the people that like what you're doing. Your phone froze. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to do. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for getting me up to my numbers. I appreciate it. So come on in and tap, tap, tap. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the ghosts. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Big Thing. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Right? And that's what you want to do. Hey, baby. Hey, Tati, how you doing, baby? Thank you. All right. First the thing we're going to do is come in and you're just going to say hello. If you have not been here before, I am SheilagreenHall. I am a lupus warrior. Every day I go live at least once a day. At least once a day. And usually that's at nighttime. I'm on the East Coast. Okay, I go on at 10, 11, and sometimes here lately it's been 8, 10, and 11 o'clock. Right? Thank you for the share, BB. I appreciate you, baby. Right? So I do come on. Okay, and I come on to inspire a lot of girl talk. Okay, we want to level up. That's what we're doing. My first group of people that come through are my family. There are other people that I have met on social media, and we just hit it off. They are my family. I come on here, look for them every day. In fact, I talk to them more than I talk to my blood family. Okay, I look for them every single day, wondering how they doing. Did they have a good day? My second group of people that come through my life are my warriors. I am a lupus warrior. The Joe 1 antibody affected my lungs. Okay, and I have lupus. Okay, I never smoked a day in my life, but that's not what the pictures say. Okay, the x-ray pictures say something else. Okay, my third group of people are the people that coming in and we're trying to level up. We're trying to grow. We're trying to build a foundation. So that's why you will hear me have different conversations. And some of the days you come in, it might not be the conversation that's interesting to you, but just come on in, love on me for a few minutes. And if you have to pop out, you just have to pop out, right? But come in and love on me. Those are the people that I'm building a foundation with. We're trying to grow. So everything is important to us. The likes are important. The follows are important. The reshares are important. The tapping of the screen is so important. Coming in and letting people know that you here are important. That's important for the people that's trying to level up. So when the people that's trying to level up are talking to you in the chat, that is important. They are building a foundation. It might be somebody in the chat that you want to connect with, and while you're connected with them, they are growing and you are growing. Okay, that's what my level up crew do. That's what we're doing, and we do that every single evening, Monday through Friday, and we do pop-ups on Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, then I'm gonna have something else because I'm gonna really start getting into products. So I'm gonna start displaying my products at the end. Okay, I just gotta get a little bit more organized and feel a lot better. I want to feel a lot better. I've been starting on this journey for a while, and I gotta get the kinks out. I appreciate you. Right? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, baby. All right. So that's the explanation of what we're doing. Now, why we are doing it, it's different. Each one of us have a different reason for why we're doing what we're doing. Hey, sweetie. Right. Each one of us have a different reason. Okay. Your reason is important to you. Okay, just like my reason is important to me. All right, come on in, tap, tap, tap. I appreciate it. Right, I appreciate you. I need you to tap, tap, tap that screen. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you. Right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so then what we do is, okay, okay, so we have a lot of people that's not from here. So then when I go down this list of all these people, okay, when I go down this list of all these people, it's a lot of people that do not have bios. So you don't know if they're a real person or not. They're not talking about anything. They don't have anything on their page. Hey, sweetie. Okay. They don't have a picture on their page. And what they don't understand, that hurts everybody. Because it makes it look like it's people there and it's not. Hello, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Zamaria. Zamaria, I think I said your name. I appreciate it. You have a question, Sandra? Go ahead, sweetie. I want to say hello. I just want to stop it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, baby. We're loving on you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I connected with you, baby. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead, Sandra. What's your question, sweetie? Oh, thank you, Better. Thank you so much. Thank you for putting that out there. What to do if someone contact you on here from, I don't know. I have seen people do that because some of them have tablets. Some of them have tablets now, and I see a lot of them on social media. Now, for me, I'm not connecting with nobody, especially because if you're monetized, like the young lady said, she was gonna bring somebody up in the box, and when she clicked on them, they did something outrageous. Okay, this is income for a lot of people, and for the people that don't have anything to lose, they'll say and do anything. So it depends on the value you have of your page. Okay, it depends the value on your page. If you don't know them, I definitely would say no. No. There is no way to have a conversation with them to tell them what they can do, what they can't do, what they can't have in the background, and all these things. Okay, like I was telling them yesterday, hey baby, thank you, sweetie. Like I was telling them yesterday, you see a lot of things on social media, but you don't know what is their journey. You don't know if they're trying to be monetized or if they are monetized. You don't know what program they're in, what campaign they're in, what they can do in their campaign, and what they couldn't. That's why for a long time I didn't connect with nobody in the DMs. And I see everybody use the DMs a lot now. I didn't talk to you in the DM, right? It's so much going on. For me is anything you have to ask me, if you can't ask me right there, you don't need to ask me. It's nothing personal you need to ask me. Okay? If you want to talk about hair loss, lupus, anything, whatever you need to talk to me, if it's respectful and everything, you could talk to me right here in the DM. You could talk to, I mean, not in the DM, right here in the chat, because most likely, whatever you have to ask me or say to me, somebody else will benefit from it. Okay, somebody else will benefit from it. It's no reason for you privately to inbox me or anything. It's something different, like if it's Bless or Inspire or Nene or EC. We're family. Okay, we're family. That's different. But for a stranger to come in, no, no, there's no reason for you to talk to me. Even the sponsors, if you're not hooked to the app, I don't answer sponsors. If you're not hooked to the app, I don't answer you. Okay? Because my safety supposed to be that you're hooked to this app. So when you're hooked to this app, you should be legit. Okay? You should be legit if you are hooked to this app. I don't answer nothing, unless you come through the app. You should be coming through the app. Our first contact should be through the app. Okay. Now I don't know about what anybody else doing, but for me, if you want to be, you want me to do something, or you are offering me some kind of sponsorship, you need to come through the app. You need to come through the app. Even if you reached out to me through the email, you need to come through the app first. Right? You need to come through the app first. That is a big thing for me. I don't click on everybody. I don't even click on emails. I do not click on emails. If I don't know you. No. Hey, Kyra. How you doing, sweetie? You've been doing all right for the most part? Good, sweetie. Good, baby. You must be. I wish I could say your name. I don't even know how to take that. I don't know how to take that. Orange look good on me. Orange look good on me. I can't even fool with you. I can't even fool with you, honey. I'm not going to say a word. You're not vamping me into that conversation. In fact, let us give her a pray, because you didn't came on here acting up. Call you Kiki. I hope I didn't say your name wrong. Facts. Out of the, thought I had the watch time. Then I left rebuilding the channel and head up crown. Facts. Watch out for the bot. I thought I had made had my watch time and then left rebuilding the channel. Oh, because they took it. Yes. Right. Thank you, baby. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Right. Almost okay. All right, baby. If this is your first time, right? They want my WhatsApp and Telegram, but I like, right? Because what if you're legit? Why you can't make the offer through the app? Why you not set up with the app? I mean, the apps are selling, offering you all kinds of legit ways to do sell on your page or connect. You can connect everything through the app, even Amazon now. Okay, so why do you need to talk to me personally? You should be able to make me a business proposal right here. Right here, right? I'll go through whatever the app that's on their pages or whatever, how they connect. I'm more than fine right there. I appreciate this opportunity that social media have put in front of me, but I'm not going somewhere else. I told you I can't afford it. Yeah, I am the breadwinner. No, I cannot afford this. If okay, let's take a deep breath. Come on, y'all. Come on, babies. Come on, honey. Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. If you don't know who I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior, and it is 11:59. Some years ago now, my oldest son didn't make it into the 12 midnight hour. He was left behind at 11:59. So PM and AM is two different things. PM and AM is two different things, but we at the midnight hour, and the midnight hour is not PM. Whatever was left yesterday cannot come through the midnight hour. Okay, 11:59 was the last 60 seconds of that day. Okay, I'm on East Coast time. We are getting ready to walk into our new 24 hours. Okay, we are walking into our new 1,444 minutes. We are being reset. 12 midnight is the reset time where we going and we walking into our new purpose. You get 60 seconds. You get 60 seconds, honey, to reset. And then at 12:01, it's AM. It's AM. 12:01 is the signal for a new day. That's why it's 12:01 AM. The last minute of the last day was 11:59 PM. Midnight stands alone. It's the reset time. I'm on the East Coast and we just walked into our new 1,444 minutes. Good morning from the East Coast. Good morning. All right. You can't say nothing else but good morning. We only been here 1 minute. 1 minute. We have things going on all around the world. Okay. But you just been reset. You got the opportunity to do something. You got the opportunity to live. You can't do nothing but be grateful, baby. You got another chance. Okay, you done made it through the reset time. I'm on the East Coast. So 12:01 is my reset time. 1,444 minutes. Thank you, baby. 24 hours. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can't tell you how the day go. But only thing I can tell you, excuse me, only thing I can tell you is we got a new chance. We got another day. You just been reset right here on the East Coast. Okay? And everybody else time is coming up. That's one thing that nobody can debate. I don't care your complexion. I don't care your age. I don't care where you live at around the world. I don't care what language you speak. The one thing that we all have is 24 hours in a day. All of us have 24 hours in a day. What you going to do with your time? What you going to do with your 1,444 minutes? What you going to do if you're on the East Coast, you just been reset? What you going to do with your time? Okay? Thank you. What you going to do with your time? You just been reset. You just been reset. You better come on and do something. You better come on and do something. Right? You need to. I know it get hard, Justin. I do. I do. I've been there. I've been there. I know it get hard. Some of us are just floating. Okay? Some of us are walking through a cloud. I know it get hard. I do. I understand. Right? I understand the don't care attitude. I do. I do. Believe me, I'm telling you. I've been there. But if you still here, Justin, you know you got a purpose. You know it's a reason for you to be here. Because there's so many people that didn't make it. It's somebody that just won't wake up. Right? Ain't nothing happened to them dramatic. They just didn't wake up. It's somebody that sat down and never be able to sit down again. It's people that's walking and would never see the light of day. I understand, right? I understand. All of us got a purpose, though. I can't tell you what your purpose is. I can't tell you. A lot of us still figuring out. And it's no age on it. It's only living life. The real test is living life. Not being alive, but living life makes a difference. Right? Leave me a thumbs up if you know if it's a difference. Living life and being alive is two different things. I was alive. Yep. After my oldest son passed away, I was alive. I was breathing. I wasn't living. I wasn't living. I wasn't living. Right? I understand. Some of y'all don't know which way you're going to go. Some of y'all don't even know how you're going to eat. Some of y'all don't know where your food going to come from, your next meal. I understand, baby. I understand. And sometimes you can't even absorb what somebody is telling you. I know everything is defense mode. You're in defense mode. You can't hear what I'm going to do. All this noise in your head and you can't hear because you got so much on you. I understand, baby. I do. I do. All right. You don't even know. Some of y'all might even ask, why me? Why me? I understand. You hear me? Right? I see you. Right? I see you. I understand. You don't know. Right? You don't. It's hard. It's just a lot going on. But you're walking around, right, in defense mode. Right? You in defense mode. I understand. Right? And then some people, hey, sweetie, right? Some people just turn that into you lash out at everybody. You even lash out at the people that's trying to love you. You even lash out to the people that's just trying to show you grace. I do. I understand. Hey, baby, how you doing? I understand all of that. I've been through all of that. I understand, baby. But you know what? Sometimes you got to get quiet. And I know it's hard and it's scary. And it might not be nobody around you that can teach you another way. You might not have nobody in your circle. And that's why sometimes you got to walk out your circle. Sometimes you might even have to leave the people you love if you want something different, right? Sometimes you just have to leave the people that you truly love if you want something different. Because guess who you're responsible for? If you don't have babies, you're responsible for you. You know, when I was driving a tour bus It was a guy named Ralph. And Ralph said, when you're behind that wheel, when you're behind that wheel, it's only one person responsible for steering that wheel, and that's you. I could tell you different things, and I'm in a different bus. And you could call me up. I could tell you different things. But it's only you, the gas pedal, the brake pedal, and the steering wheel. And you're responsible for all those people that's sitting behind you. But only one person can drive the bus at a time. Right? Only one person can drive the bus at a time. So I'm telling you, you are in charge of you. The only person that can drive your bus is you. Right? I understand, baby. The only person can drive it is you. You have to make a decision whether to go right or left. You have to make a decision on when to put on the brakes. You have to make a decision on when to speed up. And you got to make a decision when to let people in. And then you got to make a decision when to let people out. You the bus. Who's going to sit on your bus and who's going to get off your bus is up to you. Thank you, baby. It's up to you. The app won't allow me to change it into Spanish. I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't know how to do it. If it does it, I don't know how to do it yet. But that's something else for me to look into. Okay? I'm sorry, sweetie. Right? You're driving reckless right now. Right? And you're almost giving out of gas. Because you only can drive reckless for a little while before you crash. That's for sure. Right? You only can drive a little while reckless before you crash. Or before you get pulled over. You can get pulled over by life. Right? Anything can happen in life to make you get pulled over. You only can drive reckless for a while. But guess what? If you drive reckless too long, your license gets suspended. And some people's license is permanently taken away. You read into that what you will. How that suits your life right now. You only can drive reckless for a little while. Right? It's up to you. I'm sending you love, baby. Okay? I'm doing okay, Cynthia. How you doing, baby? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. If you have not got your daily heartbeat, please get your daily heartbeat. That is so important to the room. If you have not got your thumbs up, please get your thumbs up. That is so important to the room. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I'm from Virginia, baby. Yeah, I'm from Virginia. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for coming into the room. Thank you, T. Thank you. Right? Healing, peace, love, and favor upon everybody on this live. Thank you, baby. Good night to you, baby. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rhonda, for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you, ZZ. Each and every last one of y'all are important, right? Thank you, Cynthia. I'm loving on you. I see you, sweetie. Thank you, right? Thank you. Second to no one. Thank you, baby. Put some kind of picture in there. Those are powerful words. Put some kind of picture up there. Second to no one. Find something powerful, some kind of logo. If you don't want to use your face, put something in there. Okay? That name is too powerful, right? Loving on you, Sandra. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you. Thank you. Right? I understand. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, Big Thing Life. right? Thank you for coming in. I just want y'all to know that y'all are seen. Justin, I'm sending you love, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming in the room. Ava, I see you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, baby, for coming in the room. I'm going to venture out and say Flavo. Flavio or Flavo. Thank you. I know it's Spanish, baby, but I just want you to know I'm thinking about you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Donnell. Thank you for coming in the room. Thank you, Linda, for coming in the room. I appreciate you. Thank you, Apple Magazine TV. Right? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, Apple Magazine. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? I appreciate you for coming in the room. Right. Thank you. Hey Terry, how you doing? I appreciate you. Squid War. Mac and cheese. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you for coming in the room. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shells. Thank you for coming in the room. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am Big Girl Energy. I am a lupus warrior. Every day is a fight. Every day is a fight for me, right? I just want to live this life. I want to live this life. I know everything is going on in the world. I know those things going to keep on going. And while those things is going on and you have to participate in them and make the decisions, you still got your bills to pay. Okay. Bills didn't stop. Okay. Your life is still going on. You still have to eat. Okay. No matter if they still give you, if you're on benefits of any kind, or if they take those benefits away from you, guess what? You still have to eat. It doesn't stop. Those things doesn't stop. You just got to learn how to maneuver in your new life. Okay? That's something else with grief. You know, my life did end, my oldest son life ended, and now I had to learn how to maneuver in my new normal. My new normal is him not being here physically. That's my new normal. My new normal is his life was taken away. And while his life was taken away, I still have to live life. I still have to keep going on. So this is my new normal. Okay? Just because things is happening all over the world, we're going to still have to learn how to function. We're going to have to function. You know, whether you're learning how to put a garden together, whether you're learning how to buy food in bulk, or whether we're learning how to bake and cook food that's going to last, and while we getting our nourishments, things is still, right? This too shall pass. Things still going to happen, right? We still have to learn how to function in our new normal. Okay, whatever that be, whatever that means to you, right? Whatever that means to you. I had to learn how to live with my chest and my lungs and lupus and everything. I had to keep on functioning because even if I laid in the bed and not move, the world was going to keep going. The world is going to keep going. Okay? If they don't do anything to ruin it, we're still going to have day and night. We're still going to have 24 hours in a day. We're still going to have 1,444 minutes. Okay? If they don't do anything to try to take that away, we still have that. Right? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Right? Yeah. The world still going to rotate, and we have to find our way to rotate in it. We have to figure out what's going to be our new normal. Okay? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you. Yes, we can. Okay? We just have to learn. We have to learn. Our mind absorbs so much information, we're going to be surprised on what we can do and what we can't do. We're going to surprise ourselves. Okay? Some things is scary when you step out on your own, just like hitting that button to go live. Some things are scary, but look how many people you meet. Look how many people come in the room, you know. And honestly, I can honestly say that I have more good people that come in the room than people that's doing negative or being not being positive. I truly have more positive people coming in the room than negative. I really do. Okay? I really do. So I encourage each and every last one of y'all, that want something different, try something different. Try something different. Exactly, Nene. Right. I would have to say, and you get your people, and, you know, don't let these grandmas fool you. These grandmas are thick, quick on a block. They quick on a block. They so quick. I don't even see half of the stuff. But I have more positive people coming in the room. And I just really strongly feel that way, that it is more positive people. Some people might not, right? You've been feeling sad, Stormy? Why? Right? Yeah, it's just, is it, sometimes I know, sometimes you got to turn the TV off too. You know, I think a lot of older people watch a lot, still a lot. I can't get it out. I apologize. I think a lot of older people still watch a lot of news and TV. A lot of young people is on their phones. Sometimes you have to unplug. I understand, Stormy. That's why I tell y'all, you can put what you're going through in the chat, because believe me, it's other people, right? Right? It's so many people that's going through the same thing, right? You have been feeling overwhelmed. I understand that, because you're listening to what's going on in the news, what's going on social media. Then you have your own bills, your own household, your own health, trying to buy groceries, trying to make sure everybody in your house is better and doing good, right? Everybody. Right? Everything. You don't know how many different ways people mind are being attacked. Right? Exactly. I understand, Stormy. I know I do. I do. And I'm going to tell you, right? I'm going to tell you, most of the people in the chat, you might have said something, but they're feeling the same way. They're feeling the same way. Most of the people in the chat understand where you're coming from, because if you lived a little bit, you paying electric bill, gas bill, water bill, mortgage or rent, food, clothes, gas, car notes, whatever. Your car broke down. You don't know what you're going to do. Exactly. It was one time every 3-4 months, my car was breaking down. Something was going on. Then I had an accident. Everything. All of us. Hey, Miss 804 all day. All of us. Like the lady said, life be lifing. Right? It's so depressing. Right? Exactly. All of them saying the same thing, Stormy. Right? All of them saying the same thing. They understand. Right? Right? That's why you got to find that peace. For me, the peace of being quiet, and I could just say, thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. Sometimes the peace is sometimes for real, to be all honest with you, sometimes I have to leave out the house and just go sit in the parking lot with my cup of coffee and my morning bagel. No hubby, no chihuahuas, no baby boy, nothing. Just to be quiet. Just to be quiet. And the only noise I hear is me crunching on the bagel. Right? Sometimes I do. I just do that. They talk about how many people sit in their cars before they go in the house. They did a whole evaluation of that. Yeah, that peace. It's not because you don't love or it's not no arguments or nothing. It's none of that. It's just you just feel like it's so much to do. Thank you, baby. Right? It's like you feel like it's so much to do that. Right? 804. Some people be like, oh, they're in the car. Yes. Even if you have little kids and you get ready to go pick them up for the daycare. Sometimes it's okay before you go pick up the kids from the daycare so you don't have no misdirected energy before you pick up the kids, right? You don't want all of that to exude over on them. So you need to be quiet for a few minutes. Sometimes we rushing on, and I see people driving. I seen people speeding through the school zone. They must don't know they're gonna get a ticket in the mail. But even though you're late, you want to get there. Even though you're late and you might have to pay a fine, you want to get there. Slow down. And that's the same thing with going on in your life. Sometimes you got to slow down. I wanted to do so much today. I got up. I really had to push myself to go to physical therapy today because I was tired. I really didn't feel like it. And I told you my chest is hurting all the way up in my throat. I was tired. I was like, I'm not going to physical therapy today. And then 7:15 came, 7:30 came, 7:35 came. And I had more anxiety about not going than going. Thank you, baby. I had more anxiety about not going than going. So I got myself up and I went on to physical therapy. I felt better going. Thank you, baby. I felt better going, right? Thank you, Rhonda, right? Sometimes I stocked up for 2 families to have Thanksgiving. Hopefully I can pay for 2 more before the holiday. Thank you, Nene. They're talking about that all over, right? They're talking about all that. I know some people are thinking about food and everything. I have a young lady right in my chat that just says she's stocked up for 2 families to have Thanksgiving and hopefully can pay for 2 more families. Okay? For me right now, I'm going within. I don't have a lot of kids, but my brothers and all of them, they have a lot of kids and their kids have kids. So once I go through that list and make sure everybody is going to be good, that everybody is going to be good. And you hear me? Not just say they good. I want to hear their voice. Some of them, I want to look in their face. Okay? Not just say they're good. I want to make sure they are good. Okay? Then I can venture out and maybe do 1 or 2 families myself. Okay? Not nothing big, but something that says somebody is thinking about you. Somebody is thinking about you. So if I could give you $50 to do something, I'm going to try. Okay? If we don't do nothing but the basics. Okay? Sometimes, to be for real, you know how growing up and you had that one auntie or grandma, the only thing they gave you was socks, underwear. When you got older, you appreciated them socks and underwear, right? Right? You appreciate it. So if I can't do nothing but give you a case of water and a pack of toilet tissue, that's a gift to be grateful. Right? Right, Bless? Sometimes you just buy toilet tissue. If I can give you a case of water, right? It's where the heart is. Okay? And some toilet tissue. That's one thing less you have to worry about. Right? That's one thing less you have to, right? Cecilia, somebody might think that's small, but just think about if you get a big thing of toilet tissue from Sam's Club, right? If you get a big thing from Sam's Club, and I think it had 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. I think it had like 8. It had 8 6-packs in it, and it was only $28. Okay? I have family members, there's a bunch of girls. If you get a case of water and a pack of a 6-pack of toilet tissue. Okay? Right. Right. Thank you, better. Right? Right? My kids get Google bags for Christmas. Toilet paper. Right. This, right. Dish soap too. Just bars of soap. I know you might be used to body wash, but if I can get a thing of soap and it's the bars and I can split it up between y'all, you clean. You clean. Exactly. Oh, Rhonda, let's not even talk about medication. Hey, Nay. Hey, Nita. Right? Thanks for coming in. Right? Right. If I could just do that, I can't make no promises. Okay? Right? I can't make no laundry detergent. Right, Nene? Dish detergent. Right? Because if you used to these programs paying for your food and you don't have that, and then now you got to take the money you have to get food and soap and stuff, something is going to lack. Okay? Something is going to lack. So if you can get a case of soap and everybody split it up in the family, and it's not liquid soap, it might be bar soap. Okay? That's better than nothing right now. Toilet tissue is a big deal. Okay? Soap, toilet tissue, toothpaste, okay? All of that is a big deal. If you don't get nothing but some socks, okay? That's a big deal. Okay? That's what my grandma used to do, underwear, socks for Christmas. Under the tree, everybody in the family, even my uncles, they got underwear and socks. Underwear and socks. And when they got older, everybody was looking for those underwear and socks. They missed it, right? Grandchildren trick or treat in my pantry free. Exactly. Exactly. Gift cards to pharmacy to help with meds. Exactly. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I told you I had some wonderful people in my chat, right? Help my daughter family monthly, and they're right. They appreciate it. A pair of socks and toothbrush, right? They appreciate it. They appreciate it. It's true people that appreciate it. This goes back to, it still goes back to the holidays. What do the holidays supposed to be about? Family. Not just blood family, because a lot of us have family that's not blood, but it goes back up to caring about each other. Okay? Caring about to each other. It used to be a thing, and I know a lot of people can't trust that now, where people would come together and everybody food, and if you having a hard time, everybody put up with the food. And the old school that really knew how to make their food stretch, to know how to make their food stretch. You know, a lot of meatloaf was not all meatloaf. Y'all realize right there. If I didn't sound country. But y'all do know that, right? A lot of meatloaf was not 100% meat. And they made it taste good, right? 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 A lot of people, it won't all, because it's a difference between meatloaf and hamburger. A hamburger patty and meatloaf. And they made it taste so good. They made it taste so good. And they stretched it. They stretched it, and you felt good. You felt good and full. Okay? A pan of biscuits. You know, when people used to go on long trips, what did they do? A pan of biscuits, put them together, maybe some bologna, or just a piece of cheese. And if you're real lucky, some jelly, molasses, apple butter. That's what you ate while you was on the road. When you walked and you pinched off the biscuit all day and you never told nobody, that's all you had. and you went to work and you pinched off your biscuits. When they came home, they had crumbs in their pockets. Told you I grew up with my grandma. Cornbread. That's why I love bread. I love bread. My grandma used to say, if you don't get out the kitchen making them hog biscuits. My grandma used to call them hog biscuits. You just take the flour and the butter and you keep squeezing it through the flour. You keep squeezing it through the flour. And as you're squeezing it through the flour, you didn't do anything else. You just added water and you baked it. And it didn't come out pretty like the other biscuits. It was heavy, but it was buttery. It tasted good. It was a little hard. It was still biscuit like in the middle, but grandma used to call them hog biscuits. Right? Grandma used to call them hog biscuits. Right? That's what she called them. And then if you had a cup of applesauce, to me it was yummy. Right? It's a whole lot of meals that people used to call poor man's meals, but it was meals to stretch. If you didn't know, a lot of people is going to know. They're going to know. Right? It's going to be things you make stretch. Okay? It's going to be a little bit different. Right? It is now 12:34. That's why I tell you how the conversations can change. I told my daughter friend to buy biscuit mix. Make it, what is low tooth? Different things for cheap. Okay? Right? Hot water cornbread. Hot water cornbread. I heard of that. My grandma did it. I never made it. Hot water cornbread. If you have heard of hot water cornbread, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Right. If you have heard of hot water cornbread, give me a thumbs up. Rhonda, you have. Right. You have. Thank you, baby. Thank you for sharing. Right. Thank you. Right. A lot of old school. I'm a rice girl. I'm a rice and a potatoes girl and bread. You can. I don't have to have meat. I can fix a pot of rice. I can't make the gravy from scratch. If I could, I would. And a biscuit, a roll. I'm fine. I don't even have to have a biscuit. A slice of bread. And my grandma used to make bread. Right. You learn from your grandma. You still know how to make it. And this can be a venture. This can be a venture. You know better. Hot water cornbread. Yeah. And my grandma could do everything with that skillet. She could fry in a skillet, but she could make the cornbread in a skillet. She could bake a cake in a skillet. She could do all of those things in that one skillet. And she could do it on the wood stove. And she could do it on the wood stove. You couldn't run through the house. You had to go outside. You didn't come back in the house until grandma called you. Right? You do too, Nene? Yeah, you couldn't come back in the house till grandma called you because you couldn't make nothing flat. And then I didn't. She used to make the bread rise and have all these towels and stuff all over it. And the kitchen was steamy hot. My aunt used to make hot water cornbread. Nene, your aunt used to make hot water cornbread. Right? Right. This is going to be an awakening for some people. See, some of the older people, they're concerned, but they're going to eat. Might not be what they want, but they're going to eat. Okay. If it's still carrying people in the neighborhood, if it's still carrying people in a community, if it's still carrying people in the churches, they'll bring them something. hmm And they'll make $1 out of 15 cents. hmm Right. Right. They will. Right. Musta. Smell great. Musta. hmm I love smelling bread. Exactly. hmm Then that goes back to, it's not going to be healthy eating. It's going to be survival eating, and healthy eating is two different things. Survival eating and healthy eating is two different things. See, you're going to have to do something more than oodles and noodles, because oodles and noodles do not fill kids up, because they have to keep on eating it and eating it and eating it. It's satisfied this mentally here, but it's not satisfying here. It was a girl that was talking about little tummies, little empty tummies. Okay. Right. Feeding little empty tummies. Right. Then it was decisions. Okay. A lot of people, the adults didn't eat anything. They made sure the kids ate. They didn't eat anything. But the adults got to eat something to be able to go out there and work. Okay. So it's a rotation on what you're going to do. So many kids are allergic to peanut butter now. It's a rotation on what is those things to bring in the house. Okay. It's no more cereal and milk. Okay. Okay. Whatever you have. And that's the other thing is, it's going to be whatever you have to eat first before you buy anything else. What's already in your closet. Everybody should be rearranging their pantry right now. Yeah, your canned goods and everything should be done by dates. The food, like I did a video. We started throwing away stuff that was really, really old. Right, bringing in rice and fresh canned goods, water. Right, that's what we did. Thank you, baby. Thanks for coming in. Right, and now mac and cheese. Right, cans of tuna. You know who else who else menu gonna change? You know who else menu is going to change? Your animals. They're gonna eat what you're gonna eat. Because they're not gonna be able to afford something separate. Okay? They're gonna be eating whatever you eat. You eating beans, if they're hungry, they're gonna eat beans too. You eating spaghetti, they're gonna be eating spaghetti. That's how budget, right? You can't afford just to go buy their own dog food. That's the part that people don't want to talk about. Okay? Whatever you do over here and you think it's just over here, it's going to affect. I don't know which one. My friend will tell me. It's going to affect or effect everything else. Don't y'all realize that? All my people, okay? That's one thing that got on my nerves about being self-employed. A government shutdown. If your beauty salon or hair salon is on the base, if your beauty salon or hair salon or nail salon is on the base, and 95% of your people is on the base, and they have not got paid, they're not coming to get their hair done. They're not coming to get their nails done. To you, that might seem like a privilege. To that hairstylist, that is her income to pay her mortgage, rent, electric bill, gas bill. Right? That's her income. Okay? So then what's going to happen? You don't have no money. You cannot go and get this service done. She don't have no income. Okay? So either, hey baby, how you doing? Might have to go back and live with her parents if they have an option. Okay? The rent man still wants his money. Mortgage still wants their money. Electric still wants their money. Right? You thought it was just going to stay over here and it affects just these people? These people spend money everywhere. They spend money everywhere. 7-Eleven is going to be affected. Wawa is going to be affected. My husband and I, we was just talking about it. We went out. We went out to the store. It was nobody out there. It wasn't nobody out there. Mm-mm. It wasn't nobody out there. Mm-hmm. When you live somewhere long enough, you can see the change. You can see the change. You can see the change. Okay, I might not get benefits. I might not get benefits. Okay, but it's still going to affect me. Why? Why is it going to affect me? Thank you, baby. Right. Why? Do you know why? Because y'all already started talking about why. Right? You know why it's going to affect me? I'm gonna have to help. There's no way in the world that I'm gonna let a family member or anybody go without. I might not get the benefits. It's still going to affect me or affect me, affect me. It's still going to affect me, right? But you, thank you, baby, right? You're not going to go check on Nana, Auntie, Unc, okay? Is that what you're telling me? Your loved ones, your neighbors. It's no way in the world, okay? This is going to turn into a few minutes of real life. It's no way. And if I offend anyone, yes, I meant to. And I'm telling you, for real, if I offend somebody, I meant to offend you right now for this short moment. It's no way in the world that every weekend you get up and go to church, you thank the Lord, and you're going to walk past somebody that's hungry. It's no way in the world. It's no way in the world. It's no way in the world. And if you have it, because some of us don't have it and we still share. But if you have it, it's no way in the world. It's no way in the world. If you're going to a teaching, living life church, that you can walk past anybody and not make sure they not hungry. And I don't care if you go, right? It's no way. It's no way in the world. Okay? It's no way in the world. It's nowhere in the world I can sit down. It's just my husband and I can make this big feast. This big feast and not feed my neighbor. I could make a big feast and have some paper plates and go out and feed everybody. Right? My husband and I, what is we getting a turkey for? We don't need no turkey. We don't need that. We don't need no big place. We don't even have to fix a meal. We can contribute to the other family members. They can just make us a plate. Real talk, for real. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. We don't need no big plate. We don't need a whole bunch of stuff. We don't. I just finished telling you, I can eat a pan of cornbread, some applesauce. We don't need all of that. We don't. And then we have family members that's hungry. Even if we didn't have nobody, it's older people across the street, it's older people down the street. You think even with my bad breathing, I'm not going to make sure they're okay? You want something, honey? You need something? How you doing? Never met them day in my life. Okay, never met them day in my life. Okay? It's no way in the world. And then you talk about you on the way to church. Church is all out in the street. Church is all out in the street. Church is all out at this on the corners. Church is all out in the street. What you talking about? What you talking about? What? What is you talking about? Church is all out in the street. Church is on this app when you tell somebody you love them. Right? Church is all that when you tell somebody, I hope you do better. Church is people like Nene explaining what she do with her family and getting you ideas, making little bags, feeding the homeless. That's church right there. What you talking about? What? Because I didn't come to your building. What are you talking about? That's showing you right here. It's showing you the love right here. Excuse me. It's showing you right here. All these people that's in my chat giving you ideas. That's it right there. That's the love of God right there. Telling you what you can do. Okay? Telling you about getting bags of rice. Telling you how to cook something. Okay? Because don't assume people know. Don't assume people know how to do stuff. Don't assume. Okay? Cornish hens. People don't even think about it. Right? Those little things. Okay? What? You think I'm joking about the meatloaf? You think about meatless meatloaf? You think I'm joking? How you think I know about those things? Come on, y'all. You know, not to get on my nerve enough with is people that forget. They forget. I didn't forget. I grew up with my grandma. And yes, from the outside, we grew up in a big, beautiful house. My grandma with third grade education, she bought a big, beautiful house. Right? But she also had a third grade education. So she didn't know a lot. She always knew she wanted all her kids in the house together. And she didn't want nobody to separate us. Okay? She knew that. But once we walked in that house and shut that door, it was a different world than what other people was doing. Okay? Yeah. Most of the people in my neighborhood, they wasn't cutting wood and bringing in oil and stuff like that. They wasn't doing those type of things. Okay? Learning how to make things, right? She was by herself, raising her kids and the grandkids. Okay? But like I said, we didn't go hungry. It might not have been what you want to eat, but it was food in the house. Okay? It was food in the house. Right? Okay? So let me tell you, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. I'm sorry, baby, if I'm not reading y'all comments. I appreciate it. Thank you, EC. Thank you, blessing everybody from keeping the chat going. Right? Right? I am. Time. Exactly. Right? Time exactly. That's one thing you ain't never had to worry about me. I'm gonna address you. I'm speaking strictly to you. You ain't never had to worry about me with that because I grew up with people like that. And I promised myself I was not going to ever not have control. So I never drank and I never smoked because I never not wanted to have control of what somebody was doing to me. When I got grown, right? That's why I never did. Never did. I could tell you about those things because I've been around it, but I never did it. I never did it. Because I said when I got grown, I never wanted nobody to take advantage of me. That answered that question. Right, Joanne? Thank you, baby. My grandbabies went through their toys this last weekend and gave away. Right? That's why I told you it's things that I wanted to craft. I told y'all about my granddaughter. She have like 15, 20 pair of pants. and I wanted to cut them and use them for a craft, but they are in such good condition that I'm gonna have to just fold them up and give it to somebody because their condition is too good. It's okay. I don't mind cutting up stuff when holes in it or worn out, but they are such good condition. My granddaughter didn't grow out; she just grew tall. She slim girl. She just grew tall. She didn't grow out like grandma. Okay, she didn't get wide. She got tall, right? Hi, Hawaii. How you doing, baby? We just talking about survival. Okay? How you doing, sweetie? Please don't forget to speak to the person in front of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all that come into the live. Before we leave out in a few minutes, can you just tap the screen? Give me all the thumbs up. I love talking with y'all. I love conversating with y'all. This subject, right? Right? The subject always can change in my life. I'm a very open-minded person because I know everybody have their own life experience. Everybody's life experience is different. Don't assume anything. Keep on tapping that screen. I appreciate you. Tap, tap, tap. I appreciate you. If you have not got your daily heart meet up here beside my name, if you could click that, I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Right? I appreciate it. If you have not got that daily heart meet, please come up there. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for coming in here, right? Right? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Huranga. Thank you, baby. Y'all names, baby. Hey, sweetie. Right? I'm sending each and every last one. Thank you, EC. I appreciate you in the room. Right? Please give me that daily heart meet. That is so important in the room. Thank you so much, Crafina. Crafting my biz. Crafting my biz. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, baby. Crafting my biz. Okay? Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, sweetie. Right? I think I'm going to take I think I'm going to need a painkiller. And I think I might need antibiotics. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because if it's strep throat, I might need antibiotics. But the pain is all the way down here, right? It might be strep throat, or it might be trying to get chest. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, sweetie. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you, baby. I thank you for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Tap, tap, tap. If you on your monetization journey, after you get your daily heart meet, go back in and claim your points. Claiming your points is what gives you that little sticker on its side, and it tells you your points with some salt water. Like, yeah, because my chest hurt from here, not my chest. So this is not hurting. So I know it's not my lungs. So it's my throat that's hurting from here to here, right? It's hurting from here to here. I don't have little kids, but this weekend was my grandbaby's weekend. So, but she didn't say her throat was hurting. But when I breathe in and out, it hurts. It hurts, right? So thank you so much. I appreciate you. There, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. All of that means so much. Yep. I said we do pantry welfare to prepare for the rainy day emergency. Right. Exactly. Tucky. Right, Tucky. If you don't mind, tell us a few things that you have in your pantry. Tell us a few things that you have in your pantry to prepare. Now, I know most people have rice. Most people have rice. Um, would you do fresh potatoes, or would you do box mashed potatoes? Okay, box mashed potatoes, fresh potatoes. Okay, would you make macaroni and cheese? Would you all the kids really love macaroni and cheese though. So would you do instant macaroni and cheese, or would you do the cheese that you have to add? So we're talking about stretching food, okay? Canned corn, okay? Corn, canned corned beef hash, okay? Corned beef hash. I don't know if young people, kids, have they ever ate corned beef hash? Stock up on corned beef hash. Like me and Papa, we love that. Papa even loves spam. I wouldn't eat spam, but I can eat a bowl of rice every day. I can eat rice and sugar. I can eat rice just with butter. I'm a rice girl. I can eat rice with salt and pepper. Okay, so what else? What else would you have in your pantry? Okay, y'all come on with it. What else would you have in your pantry? So we got macaroni and cheese in our pantry. Hey, mermaid, baby, thank you, sweetie. You have macaroni in your pantry. You have mashed potatoes in your pantry, spam in your pantry, tuna in your pantry, box stuffing in your pantry. Would you canned corn in your pantry? Okay, canned corn. You have different types of beans in your pantry. You'll have oatmeal in your pantry. Okay, come on, y'all. What else? What else, the young people? Beans, canned potatoes in your pantry. Okay, canned noodles in your pantry. Okay, those things. So we got the beans, we have the macaroni, we have the macaroni and cheese, we have the potatoes, we definitely have rice. Okay, we have peanut butter and jelly, we have oatmeal, we have that in our pantry. Okay, what should we have in our freezer? What should we have in our freezer? Would you do canned bread or just loaf of bread? Canned bread or loaf of bread? We have the tuna. Okay, you can even have the chicken salad tuna. What would you have in your freezer? Are you still going to do bag cereal? Bag cereal means you have to get milk. Milk is $5 a carton. $5 a carton. Okay, so I don't think milk is a wise idea, but cereal as a snack, right? Cereal as a snack is good, because if you get a big box of cereal, especially Cheerios, you can put them in you can put them in zip lock bags. Okay, soup, that's right. Chicken noodle soup, tomato soup, okay, crackers, right? Powdered milk. Forgot about powdered milk, right? Forgot about powdered milk, okay? Frozen fruit, powdered milk. I didn't think about that when she just said it, right? So we got the saltine crackers in there too, tuna fish, right? I know a lot of people don't eat them anymore, but what about those sausages, Vienna sausages, powdered milk, evaporated milk. Okay, right. Look, you know it always one person that make you laugh, right? Not old English. No, not no old English. Sardines, Vienna sausages. Okay, right. Look, you might need that right to get you past these days, right? Okay, thank you, baby. Right? And exactly. You hear me? I used to talk about this a lot. I know people like their different name brands, okay? But right now you're talking about making stuff last and stretch. You might not can get the name brand that you're used to. You can get the store bought kind. Okay, you can get the store label kind. Okay, and work your magic. Make it taste like that. Okay, and you know the other thing, I know a lot of people might not want to say this, but when you done taught the kids to like a certain brand, okay, when you start cooking, just tell them go out the kitchen. They're not going to know any difference. Tell them go out the kitchen while you're cooking. So they don't even see the brand because mentally you taught them to like this brand. But when it comes down to it, it's your cooking that they like. It's your cooking that they like. Okay, you associated the brand with that. So now the young kids, when they see that brand or they see you not using it, they're gonna automatically think it don't taste good. Okay, don't do that. Let them go and look at TV or go upstairs or something. Let them go out the kitchen. Okay, unless you want to have a conversation with them, right? Really, for real. It's funny how different things that we taught them. We taught them to like that. Okay? I don't and what's funny is I don't even see that many young people eat hot dogs and poke beans. I do not. I hear a lot of young people talk about what they do not like. What they do not like. Okay. And that's going to be the real anxiety. That's going to be the anxiety on parents that's going to have a little hard time because they talked about so much of what they don't like. And now you're going to have to base that on what you can afford. What you can afford, what you can get. Okay. And everything is not going to be microwavable. It's just not going to be price conscious. Everything is not going to be stuff when you really notice it, how much they really throw away. Okay, you know you buying it. You know when you go in the refrigerator, it's all gone. But do you know what's in the trash? Okay, let's have real talk. Okay, do you really know what's in the trash? You know what you buy. You know what you have. You know what you cook. But do you know what's in the trash? What they're not eating? Are you taking a conscious look at what they're scraping into the garbage disposal? All right. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at what they're really throwing away and what you're eating. What they're eating. What they're eating and what they're throwing away. You might find it's a big difference. They might not be eating what you think they're eating. And you're saying, oh, my child loves so and so and so. But it's mighty funny when they come over auntie house, they can't look. They eat everything that you said they don't like. They eat everything that you say. Did you catch it? Okay. They're eating everything that you said they don't like. Bush beans, right? I love it. My sister at a cookout that she made, I didn't even know she was grinding up hamburger and putting them in the beans. I love that. I could eat a whole bowl of that, of the hamburger cut up in the beans. I love that. Jerky and honey. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. With some peppers. Yes. I love that. But like I said, I don't have little kids anymore. I don't have little kids anymore. My kids is bigger. So they're going to learn a little bit more. Everything, you're going to learn something every day if you don't do anything but learn what not to do. You're going to learn something every day if you don't do anything but learn what not to do. Okay? Exactly. And that's how some of these things came to pass. Some of these things came along. That's how grandma learned how to stretch stuff in the kitchen, right? That's how she learned how to stretch meals in the kitchen. I feel bad for kids that are allergic to certain things. You don't have no choice with them. You don't have no choice. You don't have any choice. Right? That's hard. That's hard. They're not going to be able to eat anything. Baking powder, salt, coconut oil. Okay. Okay. What else you should have? What else should be in the refrigerator to try to last? What should be in your freezer to try to last for the month? Okay. And I do know. I grew up. I know. The other thing is, I know I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But I'm gonna have to say it. You might have to stop the kids from going in the refrigerator. I said it. I said it. You might have to stop them from going in and out the refrigerator and plan the meals and let them know that this is what we're eating today. I know you don't want to do that. I know that's a freedom that they have, that they go in and out the refrigerator anytime they want and go get what they want to and stuff. But if you want a budget, honey, if you want a budget, honey, if you want a budget, honey, you might have to say, baby, stay out the refrigerator. Mama gonna get you something. Okay? hmm hmm Right? Mama gonna get you something. Is that right, G Mom? Is that awful to say? I know. I know. Hey, Tanisha. Right? Is that awful to say? Right, Jackie? Baby, you can't come in and out the refrigerator. We couldn't do that in my grandma's house anyway. You couldn't go in and out the refrigerator. You could get something, but you had to ask first. Okay? If you on a budget, for real, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. They can't be wasteful. They cannot be wasteful. Okay? Let's not talk about old school when grandma used to keep certain things in the room and nobody went in grandma's room. I don't know about at your house, but you didn't go in grandma's room. And grandma used to have stuff behind the door or over there by her bed. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Exactly. Yep. I'm just saying. We'll be going back. We're going to be going back to strictly water. I'm just saying. Go get some water. Go get some water. No. If you have a soda, that's for a treat. That might be on Sunday. Okay? You don't know. We don't know which way this is going to go. That's what I'm saying. We do not know which way it's going to go. And what I will tell you, usually, and you might say I'm wrong, usually it's a lot easier to cut something off than cut it back on. I said it. I said it. I'm saying it. Usually it's a lot easier to cut something off than cut it back on. I said it. I didn't want to say it, but I said it. I didn't want to say it, but I said it. Okay? Mm-hmm. I said it. I don't. I don't know. If you agree, put true. If you agree, put true. Because usually it's a lot easier to cut something off to turn it back on. I'm just saying. True. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's true. Because when you got to boot stuff back up and put things back on the system, usually, especially for systems that have never been turned off or rarely turned off, usually when you boot stuff back up, it finds every crack, it finds everything wrong, and problems occur that wouldn't have happened if it never got shut off. Eh, right? Just like a car. Just like things in your house. Exactly. Usually when you turn things back on, that's when you find other problems, something not working, something shut down, something happened. This is not back online, something. A flash of um um misfires or something. I'm just saying. Vegetable seeds to grow vegetables. Everybody is talking about getting seeds. Everybody's talking about seeds and trying to grow your own little garden. Everybody talking about it. But that's real life, right? Big thing. Because usually when you turn something off, you can shut it down. You can turn all the lights off in your house and shut it down. You can go outside and turn the power off. I can shut the water off and everything. But soon as you go to turn something back on and it just rush, pop, pop, pop. This breaker board broke something. Pop, pop, leak, pop, something, bust. That's just for real. It usually is. And especially when things are already backed up, things are not where they're supposed to be. Things have been in that system for years. Maintenance updates haven't been done. It's no different than your phone. We always got to do a system update, especially with the iPhone. It's always an update. It's always an update. It's always an update. So when you turn things off, what do it do? It resets. I'm just saying. Okay. I plant everything, then they can and freeze it. How many people are freezers? You can things and freeze it. Okay. How many people are mason jar people where you buy in bulk and you put things in jars and put it on a shelf? How many is this going to be your first experience on trying to make things stretch? And let me ask this question so we can love on you. I'm going to ask this question, and this is dedicated to everybody. And it's nothing, only thing I can do is love on you. And what I want is everybody in the chat to love on each other. And I want you to be honest. And I understand. Before I ask you this, I understand. I want you to be honest. I want you to leave a heart in the chat if you're nervous. I'm not even going to say scared. If you're nervous, if you're unsure, right? If you're unsure, if you're nervous about what's going to happen, if you're unsure about what's going to happen, and there is no judgment, right? Just leave a heart in the chat. If you're nervous, if you're unsure, okay? Y'all see the people in the chat. Love on those people. If you're nervous, you're unsure. I'm just not nervous for myself. I'm nervous for my loved ones. I'm nervous for the generation, right? Only thing I can do is educate, spread, give their outlet. I don't know. Yes, right. That's what I'm thinking about. And even if I'm okay, I have family members and friends, right? Even if I'm okay, I have family members and friends. Yeah. Gasoline, lamps, exactly. Candles, matches, exactly. Right. Right. And even if we are prepared, right? If you have love in you, you worried about somebody else, right? And their understanding. Exactly. That's when it becomes teachers and leaders, right? And people that setting examples, right? And older people, right? Papa, grandma, if you barely taking care of yourself, right? Then you have your grandpas, your papas, your mamas, your aunties, right? If you're just unsure, right? Right? Some of us have big families, right? Some of us have no one. Mhm. And if everybody, exactly. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Biz. Exactly. Because what do, even if we love the Lord, you're supposed to love our neighbor, right? You only can love and you can only do those things when you know better. When you know better, okay, you do better. Exactly. Right? And no matter how much we love the Lord, we live in the world, right? We live in the world. We don't have to be of the world, but we live in here. We live in the world. We are subject to what goes on, okay? We are subject to what goes on in the world, right? Right? Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Family members and friends. Exactly. Mm-hmm. This is real life. This is real life. We are living in real life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. And everybody have a choice. Everybody have a choice. What choices are you going to make? Which way are you going? What are you going to do? Right? Because you might be backed up in a corner that you have to make some real deal choices. Mhm, mhm. You might have to make some real deal choices. And like I told you, sometimes when people are trying to hurt one section, it hurts everybody because you don't think the trickle down effect going to get to you, but it will. It will. It's going to affect you, right? You might not have this part to worry about, but then you have going to get gas worry about. You have going to the grocery store to worry about. You have going to work to worry about. And guess what? The little things. You might be coming out the grocery store. I'll never forget the day my grandma sent us to the grocery store just to get fruit and some oranges, some apples. And this young boy, he was hungry and he was fast. He ran past us and took our apples and oranges. Right? You don't know. We are living in the world and you can act like it's not going to affect us. It is. Okay? It is. Everything that happens, right? Yes. Everything that's happened, we're all going to be in this together for the long haul. We are. Mm, we are. Yep. I thank you, baby. Thank you, G Mom. I appreciate you coming in. And I tell people all the time, and I hate to put like a title because I never know where the live is going to go. I never know. I want y'all to tap it up for me, tap it up for me before you go. I said it an hour ago, but tap up before me. If you haven't got your daily hot meat, please get your daily hot meat. If you haven't got your thumbs up, please get your thumbs up. I appreciate you, right? I appreciate you. We don't drink milk anymore, so that doesn't affect us no more. But I haven't tried the dry milk. I might have to try the dry milk. But we don't drink milk anymore. It just started grossing us out. And we really becoming the people that we can't eat cheese anymore either. Right? So our life is changing with the things that we buy for our home. We don't eat cheese. I used to love macaroni and cheese, but I can't eat. Thank you, baby. I cannot eat cheese anymore. So what we buy is totally different. Like I told you, I can eat rice, I can eat peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter sandwich and stuff. I That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't. Mm-mm. Thank you, baby. It doesn't. Okay. Yes. I love it. I love it. And people get more creative. People get more creative. Your mind have to work on how to make things go. When I go up my street now, there's so many people that have chickens, they have chickens, they have goats, they have um chicken goats. What's the other thing? Um Not cows, the thing with the horns. But I think they the male cows then, the bulls. They have bulls. Mm-hmm. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Thank each and every last one of y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. Right? I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Right? Only thing I can tell y'all is to stay healthy as possible, make good decisions, and sometimes you might have to go to the grocery store by yourself so you can really think on what's the best things to buy for your household. You know what your family eat. You know what you need to do to spread to keep these things in your refrigerator, in your pantry. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. And you might have to go old school. I know my grandma, she used to have locks on certain things. You just couldn't go in certain places. You have to ask. Um, you just didn't do it. Okay, you just didn't do it. This is not the time to be wasteful. It's not the time to be wasteful. I hope everything can work out. Hey, Malvina, I hope everything can work out. Oh, okay. I pray so much for different families and different things. Okay. We have to learn what we need in our freezer, our refrigerator, our pantry. Okay. This is a time for that. This is the time if you come together and buy bulk and you split them up between the families. That's a possibility. This is the time where whoever have a truck and you can buy in bulk and you just split up between your families. Everybody put something into the pot. Okay, if you're in a budget, that might work. This is the time. Okay, everybody put something up in the pot and you can do it. Okay, this is the time. Okay, people is not working now. This is going on the second month because at the end of this week, we be into November. Mhm. This is the time, right? The deepest of freezers, exactly. Right, exactly, honey. Maybe funerals will stop being the family reunions. Oh, you said a word. You said a word, honey. Okay? You said something right there, baby. Maybe, right? Right? This is the time, right? Because it's not going to be easier, especially if you was already struggling. Okay? Especially if you was already struggling. Okay? All right, tap, 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 tap. If you haven't got your daily heart meet before you leave the room, please get your daily heart meet. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm loving on y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all spending time with me, coming in here. Uh, I lost my husband since the last time. Really, Marvina? I am loving on you, baby. I know that's hard. I know it is. Okay? I'm loving on you. I'm sending you hugs, right? I'm thinking about you. That is hard. For me, I told you, going through with my son and stuff like that and figuring out what you need to do, which way you need to go, everything is can be hard. Right? I'm sending you love from Virginia, baby. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Right? Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate you showing love and communicating, right? I know things can be scared. I know some people look out and they want to participate. You don't have to know anybody. Y'all do understand that, right? You have, for all the outsiders looking in, yes, a few of the people in the chat know each other, but mostly people do not know each other. And they're coming in and they're having conversations. Okay? If you that shy person, I have a big mouth. Okay, you hear me. But you always are welcome to come in. And the only thing you have to say is hello. Believe me, they will start talking to you. If you're that shy person, okay? If you're that shy person and you feel like you don't know anybody, this is not one of those things where you have to know anybody. When you're on social media, that's why it's called a chat, and you're building people. And when you come to my live Monday through Friday, right? I come on anytime starting at 10 o'clock on up p.m. Okay, you come into my live, people will recognize your name. Okay, they'll start recognizing your name and they'll say, oh, where's Bless? Where's Big Thing Life? Okay, they'll say, where's Marvina? Where's Ellen? Okay, they'll come in and say, where's Betsy? Betsy, where's Better? And they'll come in because they'll be looking for you because you're in the chat. Okay, and it don't make a difference if you gone for a week or 2 days. If you come in regular, they will recognize you. Believe me. And we built a family this way. It's not because we know each other. I have not met anybody in this chat outside of social media. All of these people that we're talking to, like family members, we have met them right here on social media, and we talk and we chat. Don't let your shyness, you don't have to stay outside. You can come into the chat and talk. How you doing, baby? Right? Hey, Law, how you doing? And that's what we do. We make everybody feel at home here. I, that's just the way I am. I speak to everybody. I say hello to everybody. Even when people saying mean things sometimes, I still speak to them because I just feel like they need some love. They need some extra attention. Now, my mods, they don't feel as the same as I do, baby. So if you get too out of hand, they fast. They some fast mamas. Right? They fast. Yeah, they done dealt with kids before. So they out. Okay, but they come in here, they love on the, hey Lady T, they come in here, they'll love on you in a minute. No problem, baby. Don't never feel like you have to be an outsider, okay? Right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Betty Boo. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. I was rushing today. I usually have a little something on, but I didn't have time to do nothing today. No, this just me. Just me. Mhm. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Right? Y'all see me more often than you think. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know. I know. I'm supposed to be cleaning up this room. I don't think I'm going to clean it up today. I am. I'm going to gargle. My chest is hurting here. So I'm going to take all my medicine. I'm going to fight. I don't want to get sick. But when I look back in my memories, I usually sick around this time. So I'm going to fight hard. I don't want to go back on prednisone. I finally got under 300. I was 350 last year around this time because I was on prednisone. Right. But I'm not coughing. It's just my chest is hurting. Right. My chest is hurting. This is hurting. I wish you every night you just wanted to say, thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in, Philip. I appreciate you, baby. Yep. Just come in and say hello. Let me know y'all okay. Let me know I'm doing okay. Right? That's the other thing too. When y'all come in and speak, you be like, okay, mama, you doing okay. You doing okay. Keep going. Okay? If you don't do anything else, let me tell you what, put in the chat. Keep going. Keep going. Gargle with some peroxide. I'm gonna gargle with peroxide too. Okay? It just started last night. And when I tell you I could feel it coming, like and when I was on live last night, I kept on saying my mouth is dry. My mouth is dry. And like I could feel it. When I woke up in the middle of the night, I could feel it. like, when you usually do a lot of coughing and you have mucus, it felt like all of it been stripped out of me. That's what it felt like. All right. Hey, thank you for coming in. Right. So I'm gonna do some more ginger. I drunk two medicine ball teas from the Bucks, and I have some ginger. I have some more hot tea. I think I have some lung tea left, but it's not my lungs this time. It's here. It's here. hmm Peroxide. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Right. And one woman just met is having her first baby alone. She's afraid there won't be WIC for her baby formula. I try to tell her what mamas did, carnation and pepper. Right. They're gonna be nervous. Right. There and see what my thing is, right? What Marvina said, if y'all thank you, Sandra. She said a young woman I just met is having her first baby alone. She is afraid there won't be WIC for her baby formula. I try to tell her what our mamas did with carnation milk and pet milk. Right. And that's the thing. First of all, if she can breastfeed, that's going to be the absolutely best. Okay. If she can breastfeed, that's going to be the absolutely best. Okay. If she cannot, then going into that is going to be her next option. Okay. If she don't have nothing, because what's going to happen, go to plan B first. Go to plan B and act like you're not going to get the WIC. Act like you're not going to get the SNAP. Go to that plan first. And if you haven't thought of a plan, this is it. This is the plan. Now, usually the hospitals will give you a little something before you go home. But if she's in the hospital, they would teach her how to latch on and everything. Her first option might be breastfeeding. So if she eat healthy, then the baby will be okay. Yeah, she would never run out, but she can do both. Exactly. Exactly. Feed. Yes. Yes. She would need that. Okay. Then the second thing is you got to remember. You have to remember. Let me say it like this. If you go in and the first thing she do is get on formula, you got to think about it. People that they're going to buy everything out the store. Y'all did think about that, right? They're gonna buy all the necessities out the store. I went to the store to get some dog food. All the dog food was gone. Mhm. The kind my little chihuahuas eat, it was gone. Okay, where I usually buy from, it was gone. Okay, so you're gonna think about that. You're gonna think about it. Then the prices for that canned food is gonna go up if she start off with the formula. If she start off with the formula, you always go to your plan B. And I know she might be nervous, and I know she might not even thought about breastfeeding, but that's gonna be the number one best option right there. The best option first, right there. And if she's working, then she either gonna have to, because they're gonna give you everything you need to do the pump with when you leave the hospital. So then she'll have to learn how to pump before she go. Okay, that's one option. Don't be dependent on if they tell you Similac or Infamil or that, because then you're gonna be so dependent on that. If you go to the store, they don't have any, you still gonna feel lost. Let that be the backup. Let the formula be the backup. And the number one is you. No, girl, have sweat and warm water and drink first and feel better in the morning. No, have a spoon of cayenne pepper and warm water and drink. Trust your feel. Okay. Yeah, because like I tell you, I can point to where it hurts. It hurts from here up here. It doesn't hurt when I swallow, but it hurts here. All right. Yes. Yep. Old school evaporated milk. Exactly. We Google everything else and we don't Google what we need. Okay, isn't that something? We Google everything else. I shouldn't even say Google, but we put in a search bar everything else, right? Then the grocery store is gonna lose a lot of money. Oh, they are, and that's why I said when you go to hurt one thing, you're gonna be hurting a lot of other things. And then my thing is why. It's always a why to everything. We might not see why, but it's always a why to everything, right? Everything. Hey, baby, how you doing? Right? It's a why to everything. Why would you want this? Why would you want this to happen? Why? Why? It's bigger than what we see. We only can see at ground level. That's what we're working with. But this is bigger than what we see. Okay, it's why. Mhm. Some of us seen hard times before, and then we try to make it better for our kids so they won't have to see that. And now they're gonna see it. Yeah, some of us seen hard times before. Right. That's why a lot of the older people is like, we've been here before. Okay. Hey, peaceful. How you doing, baby? Right. That's just the truth. We said that. Okay. I've been saying I'm gonna get off with y'all. I've been just talking your head off. I've been talking your head off. Mm-hmm. Right. I've been talking your head off. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you so much for staying there. Right. I'm gonna do some goggling. I don't have to go to physical therapy in the morning. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna try to fight this. Whatever's trying to come on. The weather been stirred up, so it didn't rain hard, but the atmosphere like rain. Right. Right. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thanks, Emma. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, we have. Right. Thank you so much. I thank you. If you haven't connected with me, please turn on the notification. Please turn on your notification so you know when I come on. Please turn on the notification. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I appreciate all the love. I'm sending the love right back to y'all from Virginia. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna get myself together and I'm gonna nurse this and fight this because I'm a fighter. If you haven't been here before, I am SheilagreenHall. I am a lupus warrior. I am positive for the Jo-1 antibody. It affected my lungs. Okay. But I get up every day and I want to inspire and encourage and just tell each and every last one of y'all, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can keep going after my dreams, you can do it. Okay. And that's what I want y'all to know. If I can do it, grandma over here, I don't know how to get all around all on social media, but I'm doing the best I can. Okay. I'm doing as best I can, baby. And if you do the very best that you can do every single day, it's a good day. That's all you can do. You are accountable for you. Okay. If you can be the very best person you can be, and you can do the very best that you can, then it's a great day. Right? It's a great day. We're learning together. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, peace. I appreciate y'all, sweetie pie. So I'll be back on later on tonight. Okay, whether it's to daytime or nighttime, you know what I mean. Okay. Hugs and kisses to you all. Thank you. If you didn't get your thumbs up, please get your thumbs up. I'm gonna see you tonight. I'll be back. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep on going. And you do the same thing. Bye, sweetie.